And hello again, everybody.
Campaign. Story. Fight your way through a cinematic story. A button confirm. Left and right. Select campaign mode. Up and down. Change category. View button open combat card. Menu button open store.
All right, hello again, everybody. Jeremy Hartley with you, and I believe this is going to be the second to last video. I guess the penultimate video of this Mortal Kombat 1 accessibility series for the
Mortal
Xbox
Kombat 1.
Series X.
Press the button.
All right. At any rate, we are going to talk about invasions, and invasions is a special mode in Mortal Kombat 1. And let's get there, and I'll talk about what it is.
Campaign. Story. Invasions. Conquer a single player adventure that changes each season. A button confirm. Left and right. Select campaign mode. Up and down. Change category. View button open combat card. Menu button open store.
Now, it changes every season. We start out in a kind of an invasions tutorial. And we'll start out, I think there'll be a couple of things we need to do here when we start. So let's do that first.
Read.
Oh yeah, a cutscene.
Though the barriers among timelines have been rebuilt after the recent invasion, they remain porous. That is why I chose to secretly surveil all of them, to keep watch for potential aggressors. And my choice has proven wise. There is no shortage of malefactors who wish this timeline harm. But with the advanced knowledge I have gained of their plans, I can coordinate this timeline's defenses. These threats vary in nature and severity, but all risk doing critical damage. With skill, luck, and perseverance, these threats will be defeated. The future of this timeline is now in your hands. May the Elder Gods bless your efforts.
Choose fighter. Player 1. Scorpion. A button select. Directional pad. Navigate. B button back.
All right, so I don't think I'm going to be interrupted now by any timeouts here. So we are now in Invasions, and we heard our little cutscene. And now, just so that in case anybody doesn't know, Invasions is based on the campaign. It's based off of it's right contained in the campaigns category off the main menu. So when you see the campaigns thing, you have story mode, and then if you move to the right, you'll find invasions, and then if you press A button on that, you will launch it. Now, this is a pretty cool mode in Mortal Kombat. It changes every season. Now, the initial tutorial that we're going to start doesn't change, but the actual invasion adventure does change every season. So keep that in mind. The basically, what is Invasions? Well, Invasions is sort of an RPG-like mode. You have levels, you have experience levels, you have all kinds of different things. But central to all of this is the node map. And the node map, unlike other games that are visual, there's actually some nice built-in audio cues in this game that tell you what paths are available to take in the node map. So what directions you could go. And there are 4 sounds that convey different things. One sound conveys that you can't go anywhere. Another sound conveys that you can, but it's locked and you can't do anything until you do something else. And then you have 2 sounds that sound very similar to one another, but different in their own way, that note an objective and just another area and a path that you can go that may not be part of your objective. So we will get into all of that, but first we need to do kind of what we did before, and we need to select our player. So I'm going to quickly zoom through this because we already have another video displaying how we select our fighter. And I'm going to select Raiden again. So I'm going to go find Raiden because Raiden is has been good luck for me. If you've been watching other videos here. So we're going to go ahead and select him.
Player 1, reptile. The button select. Player 1, scorpion.
Whoops.
Player 1, smoke. Player 1, Raiden. The button select.
There's Raiden.
Directional pad, navigate.
All right.
The button back.
Oh yeah, there he is with his electronic goodness there. Okay, so there we go. Let's select Raiden, and we will move on to. Well, let's see what we'll move on to. I think it'll be the next cutscene.
Raiden.
Choose cameo. Player
Oh,
1,
that's right. Got to choose the
The
cameo.
button select.
Okay.
Directional pad, navigate. B button back. Player 1, Kung Lao, locked.
Oops.
Direct.
Well.
Player 1, Sonya. Player 1, sector. The button select. Directional pad, navigate.
I like sector in his eye, sector in his eye laser. So electric with electric.
Sector.
Welcome to Casa del Cage. I've got one rule. Don't break anything. It's all expensive. And FYI, the house just might be possessed. Straight up, we're talking serious poltergeist level craziness. Like the weird portal to other realms in my bedroom. Can I tell you how much of a nightmare it's been trying to sell this place? Oh, BT Dubs, there's a key under the rock.
All right, so you heard that little sound at the end of the monologue there. Those are the sounds that I talked about with the audio input cues. Now, the sounds play in this order: up, right, down, and left. So, in other words, it's very quickly. You heard 4 quick sounds, and don't worry, we'll hear them again many, many times. But 4 quick sounds in the order up, right, down, and left. Okay, which means that you can. I believe that's what is that? Clockwise. Yeah, I believe that's a clockwise direction: up, right, down, left. Okay. Now, what this means, you will hear. Don't worry. We'll play the sounds. You can play the sounds as many times as you want to know which direction you need to go by pressing the right stick in like a button. So what you're going to hear is one sort of chime sound, and then 3 thud sounds. And those thud sounds basically mean that you can't go in that direction. So here, let's hear this. Let's hear these sounds again. There you go. Okay. So you hear the chime, and then 3 thuds, just so that you can hear it again. Here we go. So that means that the chime that we heard, the first time we heard it, it is the first sound we heard. So that means that is in the up position, and that would mean that the right, the down, and the left are completely blocked. You can't go that way. So it goes up. You can go to the first objective, because that sound you hear is the objective sound. And then the tick, tick, tick. That means that you can't go in the other 3 directions. All right. Now, another thing to keep in mind here is that when you press, let's say, up to move up on the D-pad, you only have to press it once. Your character will walk. You'll hear several footsteps, but that's just to fill a cutscene or whatever, and it just shows the character walking. You only have to press it once. Okay, so we're going to press up here because that's the only direction we can go. Now that will change when we come to this first node. So let's go ahead and press up. I believe we got to fight ourselves a monster here in a second. So we're going to press up. You can hear it walking.
Thief.
Ooh.
Opponent level 1. Opponent fighter. Thief. Opponent cameo. Motaro. The button enter. Y button invasion menu. Level 1. Raiden. Electric. Sector. Fire. X button consumables. Wallet. 0 crowns.
Okay, so a couple of things here that it mentions. Um, okay, we'll work backwards. So in this invasions game, you could have a number of crowns in your wallet. Those are like gold coins, another form of currency that you'll be able to spend on consumables. And consumables allow that you can purchase in these what are called invasion shops, which I will have a lot to say on in the next video. But the consumables allow you to bypass certain environmental dangers and some other craziness. Don't know too much about them. But then you also heard in the little monologue there, you heard that Raiden is level 1, and you heard the level of Sector as well. But you also, now in the beginning, you heard that it's a key thief. And what that means is that if we press A to enter this node, that we'll need to fight a key thief to the mansion. So let's go ahead and do that. Press A to enter the node. Well, actually, here before we do that, I want to play our sounds again. They play when a node first loads. You'll hear the 4 sounds, but sometimes it gets a little garbled because it reloads itself, and so it can get confusing. So it's always a good idea when you get to a new node to go ahead and press the right stick in, so that you like a button, so that you can hear the sounds. Okay, now that's interesting. So if you noticed, you heard this kind of a buzzer sound first, and then that tick sound, meaning that it's blocked, and then you heard another kind of chime, not like the other one, but you heard it's more of a I don't know, more of a mellower chime sound. That means that you can go that direction, but it's not a part of your objective. Now, I know that if I were to press down, I'd return back to the beginning where I was. So we know that we have a locked path going up. So that buzzer sound means that it's a locked path going up. So it looks like I'm going to have to enter this node and fight the key thief and get the key in order to access the node to the up position. So let's press enter here, A on enter node.
A Tarkatan warrior has stolen the key to Cage's mansion. Defeat the Tarkatan warrior and recover the key. A button. Okay.
Recover the key. All right, so we are going to recover the key. Hopefully. Hopefully my luck on Raiden will suffice here. I'm gonna fight just like I fought the last time in our previous video. And hopefully we'll get the key and we'll be able to move on into the up position, into the next node. So let's go ahead and press A to start the fight, and we'll have a nice fight. Hopefully it'll be a quick one. Oh, come on.
Fight!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not doing well here. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
hovers and deploys Seeker missiles which explode all over the victim. Raiden uppercuts his victim into the clouds. He duplicates himself to slam the victim down to the ground, then stomps their ribs.
Finish him. Raiden wins.
Fun. Rewards. Key item. Common. Cost of key card. A button continue.
Oh, yeah. All right. We've got a reward of a key item, a key card item, which is exactly what we needed. So Raiden wins again. He's my lucky charm here, isn't he? Okay, we are going to now press A to select this and get our key card.
Continue. A button confirm. Profile level 1. 55% experience. Raiden. Mastery rank 0. 72% experience. Sector. Mastery rank 0. 20% experience. 2550 coins. 100 seasonal credits. 5050 crowns. Y button XP breakdown.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So we now have some crowns in our wallet, and we got some coins as well. So that's cool. So we're doing pretty well here. And we're going to hit A to continue and move on to the next scene. And let's see if we've actually been able to have a change in our sounds in our directional sounds.
Key thief. Opponent level 1. Opponent fighter. Thief. Opponent cameo. Motaro. A button enter. Y button invasion menu. Level 1. Raiden. Electric. Sector. Fire. X button consumables. Wallet. 5050 crowns.
Okay, so I think in the regular invasion game, once a node has been cleared, you don't hear the same person pop up here in this node. We have seemingly another key thief, but if we fight him, we're not going to get 2 key cards. So this is mainly, I think, because we are in the tutorial section. So the rules are a little bit different, but I think in the main invasion game, once you clear a node, there's not going to be anything in the node after you have cleared it. In this case, we defeated the key thief, so there should not be a key thief anymore, but there is one here, and it might be just because we are in the tutorial. But let's see if our sounds have changed at all now that we've defeated rather the key thief. Yes, okay. So this time, now you notice that lock sound, that sort of buzzer sound, it doesn't play anymore because we've defeated the key thief and we've gotten the key. So now the up part of the path is now open to us and we can take that. Now you notice we've got the 2 chimes intermixed with 2 little tick thud sounds. Let's play that again. Okay, so the first chime you hear is the objective chime, and the 4th sound you hear in that group of 4 is the more mellow chime that alerts you to the fact that if you go in the down position, there is going to be a way you can go, but it's not part of the objective. In this case, we know we're just walking backwards. So let's hear that sound again, all those sounds again. There we go. So we know that the next part of our objective is to go in the up position with our D-pad, and we can continue the invasion story from there. All right, so I believe I'm going to have one more video, and that is to talk about something called the invasion shops. And I want to bring up a part of the invasion shops. I'll just tell you right now that unless something changes in the next couple of hours before I do this next video, the invasion shops menus do not read by the screen reader, which is noted in the official accessibility section of the Mortal Kombat website. It's still rather unfortunate though, because the shops allow you to buy consumables, and some of the things in invasions, the deeper you get into invasions, you need to buy consumables so that you can avoid some of the problems of some of the environmental hazards of certain areas. So it does help if the menus actually read. Now, I found a way around it, and that is to stream the Xbox on a PC and perform OCR on the shop menu. And they do read if you perform OCR, and I will demonstrate that in another video. But that's going to do it for this video. And until next time, Jeremy Hartley saying so long
Game
until...
paused.
Hey, I was talking. Do you mind? This is Jeremy Hartley saying so long until we meet again.